now. Here we go.
Sing hallelujah.
Good morning, this is KHEA Radio, 99.5 FM. That was Steve Fee with Rise and Sing. I got Anthony Macaluso with the Gun Vault of Texas here on KHEA Radio. What's up, Anthony?
Good morning.
Anthony.
Yes.
How's it going today?
It's good.
You know, have you seen the weather report for this week and next week?
Yeah, I was talking to Scott when we were walking in, and we were like, so what's it supposed to be? One forecast says 60, one says like negative 23.
Like 2.
Yeah.
It's all over the place.
It's a normal day in Texas.
So as I was leaving the house, I love my wife. I love my wife so much, but she was like, "Hey, where are you going?" She's like, "How cold is it going to be today?" Because I had like
You've got like 4 jackets on.
Yeah. She's like, "You remember, in Friends, there's that scene where Joey comes out like this, and she
Could
said
I
that.
be wearing any more pants?
I know, and she was just like, "Oh, I'm sorry," because I was like, "Well, let me what else to do." She's like, "No, I didn't mean anything. I was like, "Well, at least he told me. I know I look like a fool, like as I'm walking around."
You do, but that's cool. Because if you can't see him, he's got 2 green jackets on.
I love green. Green's
2
my
different
color.
color greens too.
Green is my color.
Is it?
I enjoy it. I think it has to do with the Ninja Turtles, if I'm being honest.
I was thinking money.
Money? Well, no, that's the last thing. That wasn't money with Ninja Turtles. Maybe even like vegetables, and then we get all the way down to money.
Man.
Money on the mind, right?
Always.
So as a business owner, money is on the mind, right?
Yes.
So let everybody know, what businesses are you involved with?
We have the Gun Vault of Texas, which is in Santa Fe across from the Justice Center.
Green comes to mind when I think of Santa Fe.
The Indians, yes.
Yeah.
In the grass.
In the grass.
The cows eating the grass.
Mm-hmm. A lot of cows.
And then the vegetables, of course.
Of course.
And then turtles. And then we have Rockin' River's Bounce House, and we were fortunate enough to be here at Abundant Life last night for the youth group. I'm thinking that's what it was.
Yeah. Bouncing around,
having some fun. And then we do real estate, all kinds of fun things. You'll see me check my phone if you're watching live nonstop because my phone keeps going off. So, yeah.
So do you have like all these numbers, like the different business numbers routed to your phone, or do you kind of split up the responsibilities?
No, they're split. The real estate goes to personal, and then we have different numbers for the other businesses.
Okay.
My phone would never stop.
It would just
I
keep
get in
going.
trouble every day anyway.
Yeah, so I called the Bounce House number the other day, and your wife answered. Is she kind of responsible for carrying that one?
No, that one stays at the house, and it's mostly used for the my son's music speaker in his room.
Really?
Yeah, every now and then it'll ring. Most people message us. We get phone calls from time to time, but it's usually just via Facebook or email or something is how everybody gets a hold of us.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Nobody uses phones anymore, I think, but me.
Yeah,
and
if you don't have to.
I text you all the time. So
yeah, well, people are always like, hey, just text me.
Yeah.
Like, I always ask somebody.
I would much rather you text me.
Yeah, tell me.
I would be honest.
What's your method of communication? Hey, just shoot a text. If I can answer then, that's cool. If not, hey, I'll get to you.
Yeah, and that's
right?
me because I will, if you call me, I just thought of something. I was supposed to bring something this morning for somebody, and they didn't text me, and I just thought. So, yeah, if you want me to do something because I am not going to remember, I have the worst memory, shoot me a text, maybe shoot me a Facebook message, shoot me an email, and if you want, drop me a phone call because I'm still going to forget.
Hey, so I pulled up the Facebook feed. We're streaming live on Facebook. If you didn't know that, go follow KHEA Radio. Go follow the Gun Vault of Texas, LLC, on TX on
Come on now.
Facebook. So Jordan Porty tuned in. So shout out to ET Lockouts.
Yeah.
And we were actually talking about him beforehand.
Well, I scared him last night. I didn't even mention that.
What'd you do?
So it was like 9:30. I'm driving down the road, and I see him out checking his mail like any normal person would at 9:30 at night. And I was like, hey. And he just kept looking out into space. And finally, I got his attention. He messaged me last night at like 10:30. He was like, I thought I was hearing things. I'm sorry.
Oh, my goodness. That is funny.
It was comical. He thought he heard a ghost.
Well, it was just Anthony.
It was just me. I just bought that stock, so if I lose, you owe me a few bucks, at least lunch or something.
Buy a gun, some
Something.
business.
He does do business with me.
He does a lot of referrals, too.
He does. He is the king of referrals.
Jordan Porty, the referral king. We're going to have to change his name.
Put that on the back of his Jeep.
Woo, that'd be nice.
I think he's still mad that he gave me a sticker, and I put it on front of the window at the store, and then I covered it up with a bench.
Why?
It was
needed a
centered.
bench.
It was centered, and I needed a bench.
Oh, man.
Sorry, buddy.
Wow.
I told him when people are like sitting on the bench and they look behind, they'll see it.
That's okay. So the Gun Vault of Texas. So
Yeah.
whenever I see a picture, you share.
You shoot something?
I didn't.
You didn't. See?
No,
That's how long it's been.
But what we did was, what was it? it was so there was like these classes y'all would do like self-defense, with firearms, and so we got to shoot, but it was like with lasers. We didn't shoot any of the bullets.
Lasers.
Lasers.
Laser
Which was still
beams.
fun. It was fun, and it's informative in self-defense, but
Yeah, it's not the same. I wouldn't recommend shooting right now anyway.
why?
Because,
Ammo?
yeah.
Did your headphones just go up and down?
No, I can't hear out of it. It's weird. I hear one.
Out of one ear? Oh, yeah, unplug it and plug it back in. See if that
Janky
helps.
stuff are we running here at KHEA Radio?
I think it's your ears going in and out. It's not the,
just jiggle the handle.
it's not the headphones. It's not the equipment. It might be your
It's
ear
your
went
head.
out. It happens to me all the time.
Yeah, it's just ammo. I mean, it's so scarce right now. So people are like, oh, where can we go shoot? And I'm like, well, you can go shoot over here, but you sparingly. I went 2 weeks ago, and we had to go pick up some guns at a buddy's range. And I was like, oh, I'm going to take a few hundred rounds and shoot. So I took 200 rounds of 9mm, and I was like, all right, this is all I'm going to shoot.
Yeah.
I didn't even make it to the box. I had some stuff in the bag, in my carry bag, and it was like 40 rounds. And I was like, I'm not opening any ammo. That's how bad it was.
There's this girl I know, and she posted on social media. I don't know if her family has like a shop or they make ammo, but she was like, hey, I can get you stuff. And it showed like, I guess, ammo being made. First comment on there, I need 10,000 rounds of 9mm. And to me, I'm like, 10,000 rounds, that sounds like a lot. But is it? Because you're like, oh, I'm going to go shoot a couple hundred rounds.
It is a lot. That's still a lot. But, I mean, that's what's going on there. People are buying in bulk. So people, can't keep up. And it's sad, but a lot of people that are buying is reselling it for a much bigger profit. Yeah,
okay.
It's and that ultimately it's going to hurt the business in the long run because people are going to see, other companies are going to see, hey, they're spending this amount of money on a box of whatever, we can raise our prices more.
Yeah, it reminds me of the toilet paper fiascos.
Oh, it's 100 times worse.
Through. Yeah,
100 times worse. And yeah, it stinks. I think it is going to hurt the business eventually. But
here's a question I have: would you rather be out of ammo or out of toilet paper?
Yeah. Well, let's circle back around on that one.
You have to think about it.
I have ammo personally.
So
business-wise, I'd rather be out of toilet paper.
Yeah.
Personal-wise, it's hard to say.
Yeah, well, if someone comes into the store, like at home, hey, I'd rather have toilet paper. In the store, it's like, I'd rather have ammo. If someone uses the restroom, it's like, there's no toilet paper.
Yeah.
But we got ammo.
Got ammo. Buy that, you can use the box.
Mm-hmm. So
it's a tough one.
Last year in March.
That question needs to be asked on Facebook. Make it happen.
Okay, TP versus ammo. And I'll make that a Facebook post
That's
later
a
at
tough one.
KHEA. We need a vote.
We do need a vote.
We need a vote. So last year in March, and Stephanie Kovich, Mark Kovich with Furniture Zone.
Yep.
I went in there and I was picking up something. I can't even remember, but it was right before everything kind of happened in March. And
the good days.
I made a post. I actually went live. And I was like, hey, Furniture Zone has free toilet paper whenever you buy something. Come buy something. They'll pick up a roll of toilet paper because it's right whenever toilet paper is like, nobody knows what's happening.
The end thing.
So they started getting calls. No joke. They started getting calls like, hey, we heard y'all have toilet paper. We heard y'all have free toilet paper. And like even the fact that there was one call, but there was like multiple people reaching out asking for toilet paper. I was like, well, if they buy something, give them a roll of toilet paper.
Just throw them a toilet paper for a couch.
Yeah.
And then they can use the cushions if it get real bad. Just take the stuff out the cushions. I'm sure they'll warranty it. They're good for business, I promise.
Oh,
Everything
man.
in my house is from them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need some stuff right now. So my son, like he's 11, he's almost 11 months old, but he's been walking since he was like 9 months old.
See that.
Which is earlier than any of my other kids, but he's like standing up and like his legs are straight.
The smart one is.
I guess so. And he's like reaching up,
Sorry, Kellen,
trying to grab and push buttons, turning off like the cable box, pulling the routers, and he's just like on his tippy toes. And so it's like, well, we need something else to enclose these items so he can't just be like, he's the king of the house. Like he literally has all the power like in his finger.
Just one little finger. He has no idea what he's doing.
No, make all the other kids upset. They're watching YouTube on TV or something. He's like, no, you're not. Bink, you're watching me.
It's time for me, baby brother.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't miss those.
Here's the other thing that trips me out that the other kids didn't do. And you have one. You have River, right?
Yep.
Are you gonna have more kids?
Nope.
Okay.
Don't have time.
So did River do this? My other kids didn't. He'll grab the TV remote, and he's been doing this since he can walk. And he's like, and we have you can talk into the remote, and he's like,
Yep.
And he's like trying to point it at the TV and like change the channel. I was like, maybe we're watching too much TV.
Yeah,
if like the baby learns
trust
this.
me, I get that. Just this morning, I was getting his vitamins, and he was like, "Time to watch TV," and he comes and hands me the remote. I'm like, "All right." Here we go.
Hey, I got to give a shout out to Cody Garza with Al Garza's Premier Martial Arts.
Hello, Cody.
Cody Garza, he's really big into firearms and guns. Like, so I've been in like the jujitsu classes, and then like after, sometimes he'll just like chill on the mat, or it's like, are we gonna roll more or whatever, and then it just becomes a gun conversation because there's a lot of police officers that train.
Yep.
You know, when you get in close quarters, and there's all kinds of things you can do. And I know one time and I'm just like listening because I like to listen and learn because I don't know much about guns.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Are you into guns?" I'm like, "Yeah,
I've got a friend.
I'm down. Yeah, I have a friend. I have a friend." And so,
well, we've talked about it before. Guns aren't always the answer, especially in close combat like that.
mm-hmm.
I mean, if you can go hands, and try to, or use your mouth, one or the other.
Anything, right?
Yeah, do something, use your words, but guns aren't always the answer.
I saw a sponsored post on Facebook for a jacket. It was like it looks like a normal jacket. It was like $350, but it's bulletproof. And the guy takes a gun and shoots himself in the jacket, and he's like, "Bah!" And that's like the intro, and then it goes like, "Hi," and that's like a very captivating intro.
Yeah.
And then he shows it, and it's like this big bruise, but it was okay. Have you ever seen anything
No,
like
but
that?
it'll show up on Facebook here in a minute.
Now that we mentioned
Yeah.
it, I think it's because I was like searching the gun vault or something, and Facebook knows, like, yep,
Somebody's gonna get shot.
somebody's
No.
getting.
Don't shoot nobody, people.
And if you
you
do-
do, wear that jacket.
Get the jacket. It
Yeah.
looks like a normal jacket. It's gonna be cold next week.
Maybe.
Wear the jacket.
I tell you, my favorite jacket is it's this heated jacket, and I wear it all the time. This
Mhm.
ain't it, but because it's not that cold.
Yeah.
But it just like I wear it when I had my motorcycle. I'd wear it on my motorcycle. It was beautiful, beautiful thing.
So you say it's not that cold. What is that cold to you?
I'm always cold now, but in the teens is like when I'm like, "Ugh, I don't want to go outside.
Well, 32 is literally freezing
Yeah.
in its name. So you
I
don't
like-
think 32?
I like
30s?
cold. I like cold. I would rather it be cold all year round than hot.
Not me.
Yep.
Not me. And I know you work hard. I mean,
You can put clothes on. So much you can take off, my friend. There's rules against it. Just saying.
oh man, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. But I'm
Been there, done
I'm complete
that, right?
opposite. Complete opposite. I'd rather be hot.
I mean, you do have two jackets on.
I feel good though, and I
That's-
got to represent.
I do see the 409.
G County 409.
I see that.
You know, I saw Nate Laws. He's coming back and he's wrestling for UPW, Mr. 409, and Chevy Cheveria with UPW and the Riot Barbershop in Santa Fe, Texas. He attacked him and was like, "Oh, we got to check out this brand." But yeah, this is Lamarck. They're based in Lamarck, Texas, right by the high school.
Yeah, I see. Sorry.
You need to get you one. Represent 409, man.
I'll get it. I just got to know where it's
Santa
at.
Fe's the 409.
We are the 409.
It's close to
I've been
Lamarck High School.
409 since I died.
Yeah.
I will be 409 since I die. Yeah, there's that. Been here my entire life.
Hey, speaking of UPW,
Yes.
that's coming up quick. I think it's March 7th.
It is. Sunday show.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
So
It's going to be a good card. I seen there was some mess talking going on earlier with a few of the wrestlers.
already,
Already.
it's a little early for that.
It is. And then, of course, Johnny Blade wants to start talking his gibberish about winning and cheating, or winning and just winning.
To be fair,
Yeah.
the dude has done a lot of winning here. It's like, well, since UPW's been around.
Cheating? What'd you say? Sorry, the speaker again.
the ear went out.
Yeah, the ear went out.
But he has, and yeah, there's been maybe not all, but in wrestling, that's kind of expected. Sometimes you have to cheat to win.
Well, not every match. I mean, that just shows the caliber of wrestlers or
Every match.
manager he has.
Yeah.
I mean, Ransom was smart and got away from him.
Mhm.
Smart kid.
Yeah.
So,
So that March 7th show for UPW is going to be in Texas City,
mhm.
6th Street,
Yep.
which
I think it's going to be a good location.
I
think
think it
it's
is
going to be a
too.
lot of fun.
I hope the weather's not in the 30s, though.
If it is, the match should go quick.
Yeah. It's like, okay, boom, boom. Yeah.
Wait, he just laid down and pinned him. Wait a second. Where's my money going?
Yeah. I shared out a post because my cousin, JT Royce, he's going to be wrestling on that
Mhm.
card. And
They were making fun of that, too, for some reason.
why?
I don't know. Let's see if I can pull
Pull
this
it up.
Let's see. I think it was David Dupree was talking about that. Let's see.
Super Dupe
Super dupe.
does have the best mohawk in wrestling.
It is a fair mohawk.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see Johnny Blade just talking mess.
Johnny Blade. So yeah, make sure you go check out UPW on Facebook. They've been doing some. It's a newer promotion, but I mean, not really. anymore. You know, they've been putting on
Yeah,
shows in
he's-
Galveston County and in Houston as well.
For a good long time, and it's always a blast. I always have fun. I can't find it. I'm just going to sit on my phone and read other comments.
You're gonna be checking that Jordan Porty stock tip.
No. I've got emails and text messages just keep coming through. No, it's always a fun show. I enjoy it every single time, from, unfortunately, the announcer is good all the way up to the wrestlers.
Unfortunately.
Yeah,
Yeah, and you got to ring the bell once.
I did. So
You coming back?
I don't know. They ask me every time, and I always say no. It always depends who's with me. If I bring people with me, I want to hang out with my friends, and if it's just me, which it's usually not just me, then I'll ring the bell, or if they need it, whatever. They always have people. Yeah, Chevy was in the shop 2 days ago, and there was this guy, and we were just, talking, doing our thing, and Chevy somehow got into his announcing gimmick and just started yelling inside the store, doing his announcing
In the store?
in the store.
Hey, speaking of in the store, here's a question. And this is from Cody.
Okay,
And I think I know the answer,
let's roll with
but
it.
let's get it from you, straight from the source. How hard is it?
It's hard. Well, I don't even if you're
It's
asking
difficult.
to get inventory, it's hard.
How hard is it to get 9mm right now ammo?
I have a abundance of it. We got 27,000 rounds on Friday.
Really?
Yes, we did.
I was not expecting that answer.
There you go.
So right now it's pretty simple.
If you come to me, it's simple.
So if you go to the gun vault right now, you have 9mm ammo in stock.
Yep. And there's no limit right now.
Cody, you want me to hold 27,000? All of it.
There may be a limit.
Okay, now there's a limit.
There
Now
may
there's
be a limit at that point.
So how long in a typical time would you expect that to last, that much ammo?
Typical times?
Yeah.
At a small store like me, that would last me months.
Okay, now about untypical 2021.
So in I guess the end of last year, I got another 30,000 rounds, and it went in a weekend. Yeah, it doesn't last long.
So 27,000 rounds went in a weekend?
Yep.
Is that good for business?
No, personally, I don't think it is.
Yeah.
I really don't, because people are panic buying. So right now we have people that are handing cards out, and I'm grateful for it, but they're going to these big box stores, and you know how I am with big box stores. They're handing cards out. Their employees are handing cards out for us because they can't get it. So I'm
Wow.
grateful for that, and people are learning about the store, and we're able to show them what we offer, and but it's not normal times.
Yeah. So I heard that you're only accepting Dogecoin in payment for your ammo now. Is that true?
I'm not hating it. I'll play all day long. You know me as well as anybody. I will
Would you-
barter with anybody.
Would you ever? I thought of that because Jordan Porty said, "I need 10,000 rounds. I'll trade you silver bars." And I said,
Hey,
"Dogecoin
bring it.
only."
I'll take silver. I'll take silver. I've got a tester. I'm all about this.
So that's cool. So when you're talking to the boss and the owner of Anywhere, you can like, "Hey, would you?" Or it's a friend,
100%. I will barter. If you have known me for any length of time, you know that I will trade, barter. I'll do anything for anybody. If you don't have money, I had a guy a few days ago. He wanted to buy this item. He didn't have money, even for the layaway. And I was like, man, I know you want this. He's been in it was like on Wayne's World.
Right.
Remember when he wanted that guitar and he just kept staring at it, and he took the chance because it may go missing. Somebody else may buy it. So I will help anybody out if I feel that they're going to benefit from it.
Okay.
So I'm just that type of fellow.
So what kind of barter? What did he do? Like, what
The
did you
guy,
Yeah.
that's a personal thing.
Okay.
But we made it
Made it
happen,
work?
and he was able to put the item on layaway, and he was super excited.
So Cody, and he's okay. So Cody and his family, they're like the best of the best. Been doing this for years in our area, like 50 years, right? And Cody says, "Your kid want to do some martial arts?" Put like a laugh emoji or whatever. But
Hey, if you can handle a 3-year-old, almost 4-year-old, we want to get him in that stuff anyway, and obviously that's where we would go. So yeah, hey,
you never know. Go
Let's
and
do
check him
this.
out. Let's talk. Yeah.
yeah, I'm in.
All right. So shout out to Algar's Premier Martial Arts. There's always some cool stuff going on over there. And
Used
right
to
now
see
I'm
him in the
injured.
parking
Did I
lot all
tell
the
you I
time.
got injured?
What'd you do? Sneeze too hard?
I sneezed too hard and I
There you go.
separated my rib.
Man,
Yeah, I have a separated rib, which is
It's rough.
apparently like Googling. I had to stop Googling it because,
You were almost dead.
yeah, like it's depressed. I was like, oh man, it's like it would have been better if I just broke it. If I would have broke
My
the rib, it
organs
heals
are
quicker.
They're going apart.
No, thankfully everything was good. So it just takes some time. was like 2 to 3 months, and I'm like not even a month in.
So the thing is you
Sticking
just
out.
don't want to do it anymore. Is what
No,
you're saying?
I want. I
That's
miss
what it sounds
I
like.
wanna
It
do
sounds like an excuse. I seen you doing jumping jacks before I walked in.
I can jump around, but it's like it's certain angles, and like if you get
okay.
pressure, it's weird.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird now, but
I think you're fibbing.
I'm getting better.
I
I'm
think
getting
they
better.
beat you up once and made you think of junior high
Ah,
at the old Abundant Life campus. And
Getting-
you got beat up for your milk money.
oh man, no. Abundant Life
Bad
was
memories.
Abundant Life was awesome, and it still is. But my experience there was literally no like bullying.
Yeah.
Like the classes
I
were small,
honestly could see that.
and everybody like took up for each other.
Yeah.
And it was
Except
just
you.
it was a cool thing. Everyone said they all just picked on me. I was like, I'll take it, guys. I'll
Yeah.
take it. No,
I'll be your punching bag.
no. But one time, my mom, who works at Abundant Life Christian School, and I love, she would make me sometimes wear things. Like she would only buy me like I was only
Like
allowed to
green on
wear.
green jackets.
I did. I actually wore a lot of green jackets, except for one year she bought me like this cardigan sweater, and she was like, "This is what you're gonna wear." So people call me Mr. Rogers,
Thanks,
which I was
Mom.
like, okay, that's funny. I was like, this is the jacket my mom
So
bought
what
me.
I would have done was brought 2 of those jackets and 2 different pairs of shoes every day, and just switched them out when people started
But
talking.
she worked at the school. She worked at the school. I saw her all the time, so there's nothing I could do.
Yeah. No. I'm saying when people called you Mr. Rogers, just switch that stuff off, put the new jacket on. You know how he did in the TV show.
Yeah, I'd just be like, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Start taking my shoes off, my jacket off.
Yes. That'd have been genius.
Won't you be my neighbor?
Man, if we could just go back in time.
Yeah. No, if we could go back in time, I would tell myself, buy Bitcoin.
Oh.
That's. I always think about that. I'll tell my friends, I'd be like, start martial arts early.
So you don't break
lift
your ribs.
weights, buy Bitcoin. Those are like the 3 things.
That's it.
That's about it. And be good to go.
Yeah.
Maybe learn to shoot a gun
Before you're 40.
before I'm 40 years old. I'm 34 years old. I own 2 guns, but
Youngster.
I've never shot them.
Sad.
So,
We'll go down.
but
to,
you do the LTC training, right?
Mhm. Yeah, we do all types of training.
When's your next class? Was there something scheduled yet?
Yeah, the 21st of February.
Okay.
We had to. So I do them every other week, but we got this little Valentine's thing popping up.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So no, I mean it's here every year. So I was like, I don't think we should do a class on Valentine's Day.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were doing, because that would have been a cool, like, oh, it's a sweetheart special on Valentine's Day.
Ain't nobody want to sit in that class for that long.
Maybe.
No, I
Well,
mean
not even-
it's not long. And our instructor, his name's Willie. He keeps it really entertaining. Your typical instructor, big beard kind of fella, funny. So he keeps us entertained.
Yeah.
I don't teach, so you're lucky.
Have you taught?
I do. I've done different stuff, yes, but I'm not teaching anymore.
Yeah. But if I want to learn, I want to learn from the best. I want to go to
You
the
don't
top.
want to learn from me?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
No,
Why?
I don't know. I have no patience. That's a lie. My family would probably say that's true, but
Okay, yeah, I need someone with a lot of patience.
that's Willie.
Yeah.
Big
Okay,
Willie is
okay.
what we like to call him. Nobody calls him that.
So the February 21st, that's on a Sunday. Do you still have some room in that class?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
They can sign up on the. It's tagged to the top of Facebook, Gun Vault of TX, or the gunvaultoftx.com.
Okay. So with the license to carry, that's different because it used to be CHL and then they switched it. And what
Yeah.
is that? And what does that
So
mean?
I mean, the main thing it changed is that you when they went to license to carry, you can carry openly. Not too many people. I see very, very few people carrying openly. It's still all concealed.
Yeah. Sometimes you'll see somebody, but it's like I
Every
don't
now
know.
and then.
Yeah, every now and then, and it's just like it's rare.
Yeah.
I wonder if people in other states that aren't like open carry think that everybody's just carrying guns around here,
And oh my God, yeah, it's
riding our
South-
horses.
Yeah, that's it. All we do is ride horses and shoot guns and wear cowboy hats.
We should start. We should start.
Howdy. Yeah, and say howdy. I say howdy. All right, still. So
Do you have horses?
no. We've talked about this.
Can we go half on a horse? You
No.
got the land.
I've got cows.
Yeah, but let's trade one for a horse.
No,
You can't ride it. Well, can you ride a cow?
I put river on cows before.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's-
I have done that.
okay.
His calf.
So if I buy a horse, can I keep it at your house?
No,
What if he's really good friends with the cow?
no. They have birds and chickens. So,
As their friends?
and they have each other.
It's lame.
It's not lame. I'm not going to get into this because I know there's going to be hate talk, and I don't want that.
Okay.
I love all animals, most
hate.
of them, but I just don't need a horse.
Okay. No horses allowed. All right.
No.
So right now,
Unless
it's
it talks.
like Mr. Ed.
Yeah.
Did you watch that?
No, I was too young. How old
Well,
do you
Nick at
think
Night,
I am,
man.
bro?
Nick at Night.
No. I was watching Saved
We
by the
didn't
Bell and whatnot.
We didn't have cable, so like I only time I'd be able to watch that is like if we were at a hotel. But still, it was like black and white, and I was intrigued.
It was black and white anyway, so it had nothing to do with the TV.
Well, I know that. I was just saying the show was black and white.
Yeah, you know that wasn't that horse's real voice, right?
You're blowing my mind,
Right?
dude. My headphones went out too.
Exactly.
Right now.
What are you running here?
It's my ears
Do
that
you
went
have an
out.
engineer? Oh, wait,
Where's
that's you.
Scott?
That's you, right? Scott, where are you? Everything's breaking.
Yeah, this trips me out, man. It trips me out.
About the earphones? or
Yeah, the
horse?
earphones, because you do something for like, and you're so used to it a certain way, and then it just changes.
So,
Are your headphones working?
yeah, they're working just fine.
Okay.
So, people don't understand. They're like, why do you wear earphones if you're on the radio? And if you hear yourself when you're talking, it's completely different than when you can't hear yourself. And I used to do radio for a living for a long time. And yeah, if I don't have earphones, I can't do it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not just me.
I feel like it is only working in
You
one
need
ear.
You need that turned up?
Yeah, turn it up. Dude, okay. Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Is that better?
Okay, yeah.
So he just took if I had a visitor, he would have taken their headphones.
I got another pair
So
over
you got
there.
another set over there. Scott!
We need Scott.
Yeah. I walked in with him. Maybe he knew things were breaking.
And he's like, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, I see something. Yeah, I see something going on. Okay, cool. So, hey, let's talk a little bit about some of the other things you do. So, the gun vaults of Texas,
Yes.
but that's not the only thing you focus on.
No.
What else you got?
Like I was saying, we have Rockin' River's Bounce House and Party Supply, so that's actually about to start taking off. We had seven beautiful deliveries for these wonderful kids' parties this weekend. We have 0 now because of the freeze apocalypse that is going to be happening, so that made me super sad. But yeah, we're about to start kicking that off again. Summertime is always super busy with the water slides and popcorn machines and snow cone machines, my favorite.
Yeah.
My mail lady loves this because during the summertime, I always have a snow cone machine at the house, and I make snow cones like 5 times a week.
So she's making like multiple mail deliveries.
Right. She knows when the snow cone machine's out, you just pull up. It's time to go.
Yeah.
Get yourself a nice snow cone and continue your route.
I just happen to be in the neighborhood again. It's like,
Right.
just here. You just deliver.
So I laugh because I'll see Amazon going down the road. I live on a small road. I mean, there's 20 houses maybe on this road, and it's not a subdivision. And there's like 15 Amazon trucks every day. And I'm thinking to myself, how you could save money by putting all those packages in one van. It's just a thought I've had.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I guess when you're the second richest man in the world, it doesn't really matter, right?
They got it figured out. I guess what they figured out is it's probably more important, like, why make somebody wait? Does that make sense?
But sometimes it's the same person. But
But
I'll get multiple. I'll get 2 packages.
Yeah.
One, in the morning and one in the afternoon, and it's the same person.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
But they also have, I mean, how many warehouses are around? Obviously, I was
building
reading an
a new
article.
one.
They're building a huge one like right across the street from us.
Yes.
But
Which
they
makes the
were
road
saying
dirty.
what?
Makes the road dirty. My beautiful white truck is completely black right now.
Oh,
because,
dude, they're throwing down. That thing's supposed to be open like later this year.
Bro.
Is what they're saying.
My truck is filthy. And I was going to talk to you off air about that, about seeing if we can get a detail or anything.
Oh, like as you pull in, like we get somebody out here cleaning the truck. That'd be a good service.
I will send you a picture. It was nice and sparkly this morning, and then I rolled down the road down here on Hallam, and here we go. I've got a brown truck.
Now that you mention that, so I've been thinking, I was like, man, with Amazon coming in here, what are some businesses that could open and instantly benefit?
Well, right now would be a car wash.
Car wash, car detailing in the parking lot, but like at the corner, we're like, okay, if you pull in this way, you better drive out that way.
Yeah, because you don't want to touch that road again.
Yeah.
Trust me.
The other thing that I was thinking is like a breakfast spot, and like in Gulfway Plaza, because we have Barcina's as a restaurant, and they're delicious. But I'm thinking about if there's they're saying it's like 400 to 500 direct jobs that are going to be employed by them.
That's awesome.
Like they're going to have to eat somewhere.
Barcina's can only hold so many people.
Barcina's, they have a patio space now, but that can seat about
Do
maybe
they? I
yeah
didn't know that.
about 12. So,
Oh.
like, we need about a couple hundred more somewhere for them to eat.
I would say we could open up a restaurant, but no,
Dude, if you do, let me know.
I'm not. I'm letting you know.
Every time you say that, you open a new business.
No, we're done. And restaurants are at the bottom of my list. Chef Mary Bass, here's your calling, sister.
Yeah.
Make it happen.
So we have a coffee shop out front, and that was my second job, like, as a kid.
Oh.
And
I do remember, it was a Starbucks or something
Yes.
many moons ago.
yes. So I was talking to Pastor Hallam about it, and I was like, Pastor, this is like when I first, everything was happening. I was like, we got to get that going, because it used to be open like at 5 a.m. to like in the evening. I was like, at least in the morning. So there's some of that in the works. I was like, we need a drive-through, text ordering, put a sign out front, because well,
you
even
would get a ton of stuff from just across the street.
Exactly.
If you put a Starbucks or some sort of coffee shop, you'd be selling some coffee.
Right.
Some Joe, man.
yeah, because people
I wonder why they call it Joe.
I don't know.
Facebook?
Somebody Google that. Why
Yeah.
do they call coffee Joe?
Yeah.
A cup of Joe.
Makes no sense.
Maybe the dude. There was a guy a long time ago, and he was
Joe
like,
G
"This is
Coffee?
good." Joe.
Joe G Coffee.
So yeah,
Too creative.
hopefully, Jack's. I think that's already in the works a bit, but yeah, getting Jack's up and going again, because people in all these subdivisions, there's like literally hundreds of houses that have been built.
That need coffee in the morning, that don't want to make their own.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
And then you get 400 to 500 people coming from our community and
Pastor
around.
Hallam, what are we doing, buddy?
They need coffee too.
You're a businessman. Make it happen.
People got to drink something in the morning.
Have some nice pastries.
Pick me up,
There you go.
Joe.
Yeah. Little breakfast tacos. I'd eat them.
Yeah,
I'm here every morning, so I would stop
makes sense to drive through.
every single morning.
Yeah.
Let's make this happen.
The other thing I thought that'd be cool, if we can't get a restaurant, like Abundant Life has a big parking lot, and they just repaved some of it.
They did.
If there was like food trucks, like even like on Friday, like okay, food trucks or something like that, because we have a lot of area to host, and it's like, well, if there's people, then it may be an opportunity to get people. So anytime that we can reach out and get people even on the church property, because the church has been here for 35 years. I think it'll be 36 this year.
Well, usually after 35, it's 36, but
I think it's 30. I was trying to think if it's 35. I think it's 36. It's not 35 this year. Yeah, 35 was last year. But there's so many people that I run into that say, oh, yeah, I've seen it, but I've never come to the church, or I've never been to an event, or I've never even been on the parking lot, or like.
Man, we used to have some really good events before this cool COVID thing happened. Hundreds of people. Hundreds. The
Yeah.
Halloween thing. That is where the party's at.
Yeah.
It's getting hot.
And it's a lot of fun. It's
It
a lot
is.
of fun. Yeah. So I'm just amazed sometimes where I'm like, yeah, I've never been, or where is it? I'm like, man, the church has been here for so long. So anytime we can get people in the area just to come out, it's always a good thing.
Yeah. I've always had good times here.
Yeah.
Even before businesses, we would come for the revivals and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So
And there's like so a lot of the graduations, which we haven't been able to do, College of the Mainland, and some of the high
my
schools
wife
will use this.
graduated from here.
Mm-hmm.
College of the Mainland.
Cool.
Home of the Ducks. Quack, quack.
Okay, right now it's 9:15.
That's what they are.
This is KHEA Radio 99.5. I'm talking to Anthony Macaluso. I see Mr. Danny Staley is watching.
What's up, Danny?
Danny, he put out a really cool video.
He did.
For the
We
gun
have-
vault.
We have another one. We're trying to figure out. I've got this amazing painting, and we're trying to figure out how to incorporate this painting.
What's the painting of?
It's a secret.
Oh my goodness.
It's brutal.
Is it in your like trophy room, like
no,
at your house?
it is right behind my desk. I mean, and it takes up the entire wall. That's how big this is.
Is
So,
it?
I'll go ahead and tell you.
Is it of a wrestler?
No, I do have a wrestler in there. This is a picture of Elvis, and the iconic picture of him holding the microphone, but instead of holding a microphone, he's holding a taco with a fish in it.
With like a whole fish in
Whole
it?
fish, baby.
Who's the artist? Like, do you know?
No, so funny story. I seen it on Facebook. This lady hated it. Her husband brought it home, thought it was the best gift ever. She couldn't stand it. I messaged her. I'm like, I have to buy this. And she was like, well, now my husband doesn't want me to sell it, blah, blah, blah. Go 3 to 4 weeks. I messaged her again. I said, hey, I still want this painting. I said, it's going to be in my office. You can see it anytime you want. She asked where I worked. I told her. Long story short, we made a barter, and I got the painting.
Okay, I was gonna ask whenever you got done. I was like, did you just straight up barter?
Yep.
You bartered for it. It's
I
like
did.
you need ammo. You need some guns.
There was some other stuff that was traded.
Yeah.
And I got the painting. It's way bigger than I expected. It was hanging in the restaurant. It's huge. It's so ugly, but I love it.
Yeah.
It's a centerpiece. And my employee one time was like, if you sit me down and want to have a serious talk or you want to fire me, I'm not going to be able to take you serious.
Yeah.
Because it is brutal. It's beautiful. Somebody took a ton of time to make this painting.
Wow.
And it's something. Come in and see it.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I've never been invited into the office, though.
I mean, it's
I'm not
tiny.
Not that important.
People laugh about it because I don't have any furniture. I mean, I've got a desk from Furniture Zone and my chair from Furniture Zone, of course. But I have a soccer chair, a lawn chair is for guests. Yeah.
You got okay.
I need to step my game up.
A step at a time, right?
Nah.
You sell 27,000 rounds of ammo. Maybe you can get a desk.
You would think that the profit was good, but the profit's not great.
Really?
Yeah. So, I mean, honestly, we try to keep our prices as low as possible. Obviously, we have to make money. We're in the business to make money, but we're still cheaper than everybody.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is. Just ask it.
How much does ammo run?
I am making, and I am happy to tell people that I make 37 cents a box right now on ammo.
A box?
That's it.
I thought you were gonna say like a bullet.
No, not at all.
37 cents a box.
Yep.
How much comes in a box?
There's 50 rounds.
Okay, so there's 50 rounds.
Where people are selling it for 50 and 60 bucks. We're not selling it even near that.
So people are making more money on crawfish than you make on ammo.
Unfortunately. That's why I stress small businesses.
Yeah.
Because we need the help because we're not selling the quantity that everybody else sells. So.
But you're still at a you keep that same competitive
Absolutely.
price. Yeah.
I try, yeah. As long as my price doesn't go up, I don't go up.
Okay, I know we're running out of time, but as far as the gun vault goes, what are some goals that you have even till summer? Or do you have any goals for the rest of this year when it comes to the gun shop?
No, not really. I've surpassed my goals for last year for sure. We want to open another one. We want to open 4 more actually. But that's just time. We have to kind of see where the time goes and how what's going to happen. It's just the unknown right now, and that's why everybody's panic buying. It's unknown. So we're just going to ride this wave until we can't ride the wave anymore. Okay.
Well, whenever y'all open the Gun Vault Bistro over here in Gulfway Plaza,
hey,
let me know.
It's not happening.
That's what you always say.
Yeah, I know.
Then the new business pops up.
That would be kind of funny, right?
Bistro.
The Gun Vault Bistro.
Yeah, it's like you can buy
guns and
ammo?
a scone.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, buy a scone and get a round for free. I don't know. You never know.
An expensive scone.
Yeah.
What are scones?
I don't know. It's a pastry, maybe.
It's an Italian thing, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
I'd eat it.
Sounds good.
Some gelato. What else? You could have some espresso.
I don't know.
I'll figure it
I
out.
know the barbecue. I tell you what, I am hooked on these pellet grills right now. If you're not pellet grilling, you're not grilling.
I want one.
Dude, my wife bought me one for Christmas. She used it last night.
Yeah.
For the first time. Yep. Made delicious steaks.
I saw something on. It was a sponsored post, but it was like in the rain, just like a Traeger still going, like in the rain or whatever. I'm like, that's cool.
Yep.
Because I'm always like trying to scoop my grill in. It's like sprinkling. I'm like, well, I'm ruined. I don't even want to be out here.
We'll never. It's never gonna make it. And I need to put one of my jackets on it.
All right, it's 9:20. This is KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. Anthony, is there anything else you'd like to share this morning?
Come visit us, man. Find us on Facebook, The Gun Vault of TX, Rockin' Rivers Bounce House and Party Supplies. And if you need a house, let me be your man. You will thoroughly enjoy your purchases in any of my businesses.
Any of them.
I'm involved in every one of them, and I try to make everything fun and make sure everybody's happy. So
come get you a scone.
Come get a scone, man.
Let's do it. Hey, y'all be blessed.